hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And for the anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content that we talk about on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy, so I thank you for your support. However, if you want to get caught up with the Boruto manga, I recommend checking out the links I have down in the description box. Those are ways that you can actually read the Boruto manga and do so in a way that helps support the channel. However, if you're still here, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're okay with me talking about spoilers and you've already read the Boruto manga chapter. So I want to talk to you guys about that scene that we got at the very end of the chapter, where you have this moment where Boruto and Sasuke both have a moment where they look at Isshiki Otsutsuki and they say, huh, what the hell is going on here? This guy could have killed both of us. This guy has chilled out. What the hell is going on here? And I think that that's very important, because even Boruto looks at Isshiki and he says, you can't kill me for some reason. And I think that we can draw three things away from this, and it's going to explain why Isshiki cannot kill Boruto Uzumaki and why this is actually very huge, and it opens up the door for a potential weakness in the case of Isshiki Otsutsuki. So I want to go ahead and go with the obvious statement first. So a lot of people said, hey, maybe this is them making a reference to what Isshiki said to Taneri, which was it violates clan law for another member of the clan to actually kill, for another member of the clan to kill a peer. And so you have to get authorization from the higher ups in the clan. That's what Isshiki told to Taneri. That's why he trapped him in the Dragon King Palace. I definitely think that there is something to that. However, I also think that when you start looking at the Otsutsuki clan dynamic, that is something that could give us a bit of a tie-in back to what we got with the revelation that Kaguya betrayed Isshiki, because that was left very open-ended in the manga. Now, maybe that's a situation where that was drawn in a way to where it doesn't get fleshed out in the manga, and they cover that in the anime, because Boruto, like a lot of manga, they write in moments in the manga that gives the anime an opportunity for filler to extend things. And so it could be something where maybe that gets explained in the anime adaptation, but I definitely think that what they're going to do here is when Boruto makes that line where he accuses Isshiki of being unable to kill him, that we could potentially have a moment where Isshiki talks about the clan law and he gives us the events of when Kaguya betrayed him from his perspective. So I think that could be something that works here. I think that could be something that works, because it goes back to what I told you guys when it comes to Amado, which is you have to look at the reliability of the narrator. He's telling you everything, but it's not the primary source. He's a secondary source. He heard it from Isshiki, but Isshiki lived it. So I think that could be something that they actually do here, that they kind of confirm that. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is when you start looking at the mythology. So again, when you go back to the Isshin Boshi myths and you look at the different iterations of those stories, it goes back to what I said, that there could be a scenario where Isshiki was betrothed to Kaguya and Kaguya was the princess of this clan. Now, if it is something like that, that would explain why Isshiki cannot actually kill Boruto, and the reason why is because it's going to come down to Isshiki's relationship with Momoshiki. And there's another little twist I want to kind of add into this when talking about the mythology. So we definitely know that in the mythology that Isshin Boshi, he came into wealth and prominence after marrying the princess of the kingdom, but at the same time Isshin Boshi wasn't a lord himself. That was something he acquired after the fact. So this could come back to the fact that Isshiki in the Boruto series does not have enough rank to be able to make that call himself. And when you look at Boruto, it's already been stated Boruto's well on his way to becoming a perfect Otsutsuki. They've already said that he's in the progress of that happening, that now he's 80% having his life force extracted for the purpose of Momoshiki being revived. So for all intents and purposes, he's an Otsutsuki. So I think that is something that kind of could kind of weave into there. And the other thing is probably the most important thing about this is I think that there's also probably a law in there that says that once somebody has a karma seal on another person, you cannot kill that vessel. Because think about it for a second, if there was a power struggle in the Otsutsuki clan, all you got to do is kill all the vessels and then kill that person. So there's got to be some type of clan law already written into there that once people have vessels, you can't do anything to those vessels because it's a backup. And so I definitely think that this could be something there to where it's gonna be revealed that because Boruto has become Momoshiki's vessel, that he cannot do anything to him. And it would also explain why the Kara members, once they knew that Boruto had the karma seal of Momoshiki, that all of a sudden Jigen has people like Boro saying like, hey, Boruto, you're coming to us. It wasn't necessarily like, oh, I want them to help me produce another chakra fruit, but it's also a scenario to where Isshiki, while being inside of Jigen, knows that Momoshiki is going to be revived at some point. I think that there is some clan law that he has to follow here. He has to protect Boruto. I think that that is the thing there. I think he's gonna have to try and protect Boruto simply for the fact that Boruto is Momoshiki's only vessel. So I think that that is something that is gonna kind of get tied into there. And if we go to this point to say that Boruto cannot be harmed because he still holds usage for being Momoshiki's vessel and for the utmost purpose of the clan, which is to harvest chakra, is to harvest the life force of the people on the planet by getting a chakra tree. I think that if that's the route that they go, that it gives Boruto the opportunity to use that against Isshiki, to where he's saying like, if you're gonna harm my father, if you're gonna harm Sasuke, you're gonna have to go through me. I think that gives Isshiki just enough moment of pause to where Naruto and Sasuke can turn the table on him. I think that with a guy like this, you just need one good moment. You need one good shot. And I think Boruto's going to prove to being the key there. And I think that because of how far he's progressed, that at some point there's a cutoff point to where Isshiki's forbidden from harming the guy. So I definitely think that they're setting the stage for potentially more backstory on what the clan laws are, why Isshiki cannot harm Boruto, and then most importantly, I think that you're gonna have a moment where Isshiki and Momoshiki meet each other. However, I want to know from you guys, which of these three scenarios do you think is the best reason for why Isshiki cannot harm Boruto Uzumaki? Let me know your best guess down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.